Look, if you're watching this video right now, and as we film this, it's April 19th. It's sometime in April, sometime in May, you're watching this video, you're in luck because you're about to be a part of something that I think is truly amazing. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Spencer Van, and I have a very exciting FEG announcement that I think I'm okay to publicly make, and if not, well, it's too late now, so excited to make it here. Before I get into that, if you guys are new here, consider subscribing to the channel. This is our fourth or fifth, I think a fifth FEG video, and you guys seem to really like these. So I want to keep putting out content. You guys know I'm one of the top holders of FEG. I own, I think at this point, 126, 127 trillion FEG on the ETH side. And so I'm very biased, just clear up front with you. Don't take anything I'm going to say as financial advice, blah, blah, blah. I'm a drunk baboon. I think you get the point, okay? But moral of the story is I'm obviously very bullish on FEG, and I'm excited to chat about it. And I have an announcement to make. So, you know, last time I made a FEG video, which I believe was about 2 weeks ago, we put it out, and I had some honest criticism for some of the marketing guys because, you know, of course, being one of the biggest holders and being that I believe in this project so much, you know, I was reaching out and trying to help any way I can. You know, for those of you that don't know, I run an education and software company. You know, we spent over $1 million on YouTube ads in the last year or so. And, you know, I know a little bit, I know a couple things about marketing, okay? Well, I reached out and, you know, at that time, they were like, hey, all we really need is donations. We don't need your help. And we're going to, you know, sponsor this Polish UFC fight, which I just still think is a stupid idea, okay, to be honest with you. I'm going to share my true feelings. It's a stupid idea, okay? We should not be sponsoring a freaking Polish UFC fight with community funds. We should be putting it towards crypto. But anyways, I made that clear in my last video. And Michael Convoy, who's one of the top guys over there at FEG, reached out to me and said, hey man, listen, we would love to have you as part of the marketing team. So I am now, I guess, in the marketing team. I don't know. I don't really talk much in there. I just kind of see what they're talking about. I'll add in my advice, of course, and I'm more of a consultant role. I'm not really going to be actively doing the marketing for them. But I'm very excited about the direction that we're going in. You know, we have 30 guys in that marketing team. Obviously, again, I'm one of them. And we've got, you know, I've met a couple of them. I've met Stay Cha. He's an awesome guy. I've met Brent. Shout out to Brent. I've met Tanner. I've met Cool Noah. Shout out to Noah. I've met a ton of you guys, and I've had a blast getting to know you guys, and I'm very excited about the future of FEG. Over the last week or so, or really the last few days, we've seen quite the price increase. So starting on the 16th of April was where it kind of bottomed out last run, and now it's starting to really trend back up. And so my prediction is it'll probably really shoot up here. I'm thinking like we're in another cycle kind of like this right here if we want to zoom in. Okay, I'm thinking we're probably right here. That's where we are right here. That's my guess, okay? Because if you look, that kind of lines up. See, there's all-time high, and then boom, starts going up, and then shoots up aggressively. So all-time high, this is not accurate. I don't think it ever actually beat the all-time high from the previous time. But regardless, we're trending up, and I think we're going to be shooting back up here in the next few, you know, maybe 4 or 5 days. And listen, will it go back down again? Yes, it will, okay? That's how crypto works. It grows, it goes up a lot, it corrects. It goes up a lot, it corrects. It goes up a lot. It's, you know, it's happened 4 or 5 times. This is what we're kind of expecting. But the beautiful thing about FEG now is that we have an actual utility for this token, right? You know, for a long time, I don't want to say it was a meme coin because, you know, it kind of was a meme coin now, let's be honest, okay? It was a gorilla. You know, there's like 400 quadrillion of these things. There's not really a use for them. Well, now there's starting to be a use. Why? Because of, you know, FEG-EX, right? So FEG-EX came out, people are using it. You can now stake on FEG-EX, which I have not done yet, but I think I'll be doing that pretty soon. I don't really, honestly, I'm not sure what I'm gonna be doing there, but I probably will be. And they're adding new features every single day. In fact, if you check out their Twitter, they're constantly updating people on what's going on. And guys, keep in mind, again, I know I'm part of the FEG marketing team now, but I'm always gonna tell you the truth, right? If I sell FEG, you're not necessarily gonna be the first people to know, but I will definitely tell you guys, hey, I'm selling FEG, or I sold FEG, right? I still have all my holdings. I haven't sold any FEG. And quite frankly, I'm a believer in the project. I think it's gonna go very well. I think this exchange has the potential to really do some numbers. Now, my concern, and this is to the devs, and it's kind of a tough situation for them because, you know, we're in a situation now where Bitcoin just dropped from 63K. It's at 55 as we're recording this video. And is that a correction or is it the end of the bull market? We don't know, right? At this point, we don't know. It's too early to say. And I personally think it's a correction, but I could be wrong. I don't own any Bitcoin. It doesn't matter to me, okay? But my point in saying that to you is, if it is the end of the bull run, well, this project needs to get done like yesterday, because obviously we still have maybe a month or two left of an altcoin bull run if it was the end of the Bitcoin bull run. But, that's not a lot of time. So this needs to get done immediately, and the marketing needs to get done immediately, okay? I really am a big believer in influencer marketing, especially for something like this. If you look at Elongate, if you look at SafeMoon, if you look at, some of these coins that, quite frankly, without using better terminology here, they're kind of shit coins, okay? They don't really do anything, okay? We have a coin that actually does something, right? That we have partnerships, we have a lot of things going for us that not only in the short run could it pump, but in the long run, you can make some serious money from it. So, in a situation like this, we should be partnering with influencers specifically. We talked a lot about doing TikTok. We're going to be moving forward with that hopefully pretty soon, but also on YouTube and some of the other platforms to spread the awareness. Because when you have an influencer saying, hey, this is a good coin, this is a good option, this is something I believe in, that lends a lot of credibility versus you saying it. Well, of course you say that. I own 125 trillion. Of course I think it's a good investment, right? Otherwise I wouldn't own it. I would have sold it already. So it's just different when you have someone that, is from outside that looks in and says, you know what? I'm interested in that. And not a Polish UFC fighter. I don't care about the damn Polish UFC fighter. I'm talking about a real crypto influencer, someone that is genuinely looked at as an expert in crypto, right? And having a couple of those guys. If you look at Elongate, in fact, let's pull up their chart real quick. If you look at the chart here, Elongate just popped up March 25th, right? And you see, did nothing March 26th, it blows up a little bit. And then this video starts catching on, right? This TikTok right here, I'm not gonna play the whole thing, but that's it right there. And it's got how many views? It's got 8 million views now over the last few weeks. And look at this coin. I mean, it's ridiculous, right? It just goes up and up and up and up and up and up and up. And this is a coin that, to my knowledge, I'm going to be honest with you, I haven't done that much research in Elongate, but there's not a lot of utility to it. It's just kind of a coin, right? It's just kind of a token. Whereas FEG actually has a legitimate purpose, right? So long story short, I'm not hating on Elongate. I think it's amazing what they've done, right? But if we want to see a similar result with FEG, we need to up our influencer marketing. We need to find some ways to really get the masses bought into this concept. Because the reality is, if it's going to take over, if it's going to be the #1 exchange, and it's going to beat Uniswap, and it's going to beat PancakeSwap, and all these other exchanges, well, it needs to be used by the average everyday crypto investor. And if that's the case, well, it needs to get mainstream attention like this. It needs to get attention like 8 million views on a TikTok, and that's one TikTok, and there's thousands of TikToks talking about it now because it's blown up, right? So that's my point, is that, in order to get that momentum started, to get the ball rolling down the hill, we need influencers to be pushing us off. A guy at a Polish UFC fight, I'm bearish on that. That's not going to help the average crypto investor be like, oh, I need to use FEG exchange. No, okay? Wearing some gorilla masks, that's not going to prove the point of we need to use FEG exchange. What's going to prove the point is people buy into the concept of FEG. Not the gorilla, not a UFC fighter, but truly on the token of FEG, and they buy into that movement, okay? Part of that movement, yes, is the gorilla and the branding, but part of the movement really is the utility of it, right? Because here's the thing, FEG-EX is great, and it looks amazing, but if nobody uses it, what's the point, right? There's no point. So that's my words of wisdom to the marketing team, to all you guys who I love, and to the devs, it's like, at some level you gotta rush what you're doing, but at the same time, you wanna put out a good product. The worst thing you could do is put out a broken product and never fix it, right? And so I know that they're working extra hours trying to get this done, and we're all waiting patiently, and we all believe very dearly in this project, and obviously want it to be a success. So I think that's it for me. If you guys have questions for me, comment down below. We did a marketing team AMA this past Saturday. I was not in attendance. I was just busy running my company. Honestly, I think I had things to do that day. But maybe on the next one I'll have to attend, and I'll answer some questions for you guys. If you're not in the FEG Telegram chat, make sure you join it. Just go on their Twitter, and you can find it, I'm sure. And if you have any questions, feel free, drop it in that Telegram chat. And of course, comment your thoughts down below. I love all you guys. If you're new, subscribe, hit the notification bell down below, and I will see you all on the next video.